afternoon. What a couple of days it's been. If you didn't know manager Mike Bassett won the Mr. Clutch Cup for Norwich at Wembley on Saturday, then you just couldn't have been in East Anglia. Deep into injury time, you could really see what this trophy meant to Bassett. The final whistle marked a crushing 3-2 victory over Leicester and saw the Canaries crowned champions. Since then, it's been one big Norfolk party, and today hundreds of fans packed the High Street for a ticker-tape style reception. This was Mike Bassett's first trophy after 3 years at the club, and he certainly seemed to be enjoying the carnival atmosphere. However, joy turned to confusion when the driver of the team bus took a wrong turn into the one-way system.
You're heading for the fuel carriageway! You're going the wrong bloody way!
20 minutes later, and the team were still braving the chilly conditions.
Hey! You're coming up to the roundabout now! Take a little slip over, head back!
After a lengthy detour up the A11, it was back towards the city centre for a repeat performance.
Lancaster Gate, the home of English football. Following the team's sudden dip in form, England manager Phil Cope has suffered a near-fatal heart attack. With only 3 World Cup qualifying games remaining, the board must now find a replacement. Over the next year, our cameras will have unprecedented access to the new manager. The hopes, dreams and aspirations of the nation are about to be placed on the shoulders of one man as he attempts to take England to the World Cup finals in Brazil.
Gentlemen, I'm sure you'll join me in sending our best wishes to Phil Cope, his wife Diane, and his 2 children, Lisa and Tom. Tim. In the meantime, we need to find a new manager to take us into the World Cup. Now, I've phoned around Italy, France and Spain, but no one wants the job. So you know where we're going to have to start looking?
Scandinavia?
England.
Oh, Christ.
So, fellas, any bright ideas?
First choice has got to be Ali McTavish, isn't it? You know, he's won the Premiership 5 times, Cup 3 times, Champions League twice.
The only problem is he's Scottish.
Point taken.
What about young Jackson over at Liverpool?
Well, no question, he's a great talent. Captain England 50 times. Won European Footballer of the Year twice. Worked wonders on Merseyside. Well, he is a bit...
mouthy. Big head.
Yeah.
I always rather liked Thingy at Villa.
Well, we've had a word with him, but he says he's a bit busy at the moment. Maybe next time.
Maybe.
Martin Hans, Leeds.
Not interested.
Archer, over at Sunderland. He do a good job.
Well, he's in prison. He's listing goods with menace.
But he was at the Everton game last week.
All I know is what his wife's told me. So, that accounts for every English manager in the Premiership.
Come on, man, there's got to be somebody out there that wants the job, hasn't there?
Rumours are circulating in the national press that Norwich manager Mike Bassett is in line for the England job. To appoint a manager from the lower leagues would be seen as an unprecedented move.
There he is. Get it.
It's coming down.
That's one at a time, one at a time.
Is it true you're the New England manager, Mike?
If I've told you once, I've told you 100 times, lad. I'm the manager of Norwich. My future's here in Norfolk, so forget the rumours and the tittle-tattle, OK? Anything else?
Dad, you've got the England job. The England job.
Fucking great!
I first met Mike back in 1975 when he was with Crew Alexandra. And he was on loan from Doncaster at the time, so I remember thinking they might ask for him back, but luckily Doncaster told Crew they could keep him. And then about a year later he got a free transfer to Plymouth. From there he went on to Hull, Grimsby and Darlington. He played for 14 clubs in 9 different positions, including goalie.
So, once again, the ball pumped long there. It's a back pass here to Mike Bassett.
You know, he's missed it! It's gone in! What a howler!
And then finally, he got his big break. The assistant manager's job at Colchester United.
And what was it that attracted you to him?
The glamour. He's on the books at Norwich under-14s. He's got a lot of talent. He just needs to up his work rate.
But what's it like having a dad who is the England manager?
It's brilliant.
With his bags fully packed, Mike Bassett travels down to London for his first day in the new job. Our sound man's just going to put the mic on about. I thought we'd just talk a little bit about your appointment. Mike Bassett, you're the New England manager, but for some people, you're something of a controversial choice.
Well, some people ask the question, Mike Bassett, how did he get the job? And other people ask the question, Mike Bassett, who is he? I've never heard of him. And I've got to answer them people, and I've only got 3 games to do it in.
In your book, what is it that makes a successful manager?
Well, there's 3 things. A, you've got to pick the best players. B, you've got to motivate them. And C, you've got to use the right tactics. And D, which is probably most important of all, you've got to get some luck.
Really? So luck is that important?
Yeah. The ball hits the post and goes one way, you're a winner. It goes the other way.
Tickets, please.
All right, Mike.
Hello, Tony.
Oh, thanks very much. Thank you. Well done with the England job.
Oh, thanks, lad. Tony Puller used to be the assistant manager in Coventry.
Tickets, please.
Mike's a man of principle. He has a simple set of beliefs and he sticks to them. He's a big fan of Kipling, the poet, not the Cape Man. So his dad gave him an embroidered poem when he was a kid and he always keeps it close by. Yours is the earth and everything that's in it, and which is more, you'll be a mason. Unfortunately, that's an embroidery error.
Hi, Mike. I'm Margaret, your PA.
Oh, hello.
Let me show you in.
I've got a big responsibility. For a lot of people, the England team is more important than their work, more important than their marriage, more important than the telly.
Mail, just 1 or 2 brochures.
When we win, take a look out of your window. People are going to work with smiles on their faces. They're talking to each other at the bus stop, in the pub, on the bus itself. Football touches many people's lives, and it makes a difference. A big difference. I have a delight, but
Sir Ted would have loved to have greeted you himself, but Tuesday's his dialysis day. Come on in. We've got 3 games over the next few months, beginning with the Polish match in 2 weeks' time. You'll be able to choose your own assistant manager and coach. You'll also get a company car, plus free petrol, so long as you keep the receipts. Yeah. But no monkey business. Apparently that Venables was chucking down his trips to and from the supermarket. You're right. I want you to know, Mike, I'm always here for you. And if I'm not around, just slip a note under the door.
This way, Mike.
This must be a very proud moment for you.
it is. I just wish my dad could see me now. You know, he was like a father figure to me.
Well, obviously, but he was also a professional footballer himself, wasn't he?
Oh yes, he was a great footballer. He played for Preston North End for just on 20 years. Never earned more than 10 bob a week.
What do you think your dad would say if he could see you now? What would he say?
I don't know, he'd probably quote Kipling, you know, something like, walk with kings but never lose the common touch.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's my privilege to introduce the New England manager, Mike Bassett. By the way, Steve.
International football is a big step up from the First Division, Mike. To many, you may seem underqualified. Is that fair?
No, not at all. A lot of very highly qualified people have done this job before me, and well, look how badly they've done. I've got just as good a chance as anybody. Mr. Beck?
Yeah, now that you've got the job, what's your ambition?
To win the World Cup.
Mike, you seriously think you can do that?
Why not?
What, you believe we're better than the Germans, the Brazilians, the French, the Argentines?
Excuse me, the people like you always running our country down. I mean, you forget what a great nation we are. I mean, We invented Parliament, we abolished slavery, we defeated Hitler. And then we came up with, the computer, the singing telegram, the Bessemer smelting process. And we've had people like Wordsworth and Shakespeare and Dickens, you know, once more into the breach, dear friend, once more. And you know what else we done? We invented football and we gave it to the world. Well, I'm going to go out there and I'm going to bring it back. That lady there, please.
Bassett's first job is to appoint a coach and an assistant manager.
I worked with Dave Dodds and Lonnie Urquhart on and off for over 10 years. Over at Colchester, we adopted a system that's being copied by clubs up and down the 3rd Division. No, I understand. What can I say about Dave Dodds? Great coach, always positive, never says no. Not unless you want him to. So, are you in?
Aye, dead up for it.
Good lad. OK, what do I want you to do? Concentrate on fitness, set pieces, and basic skills to start with, OK?
Brilliant, boss. Wife's been on my back since I got the chop at Forest.
Then there's my assistant manager, Lonnie Urquhart. Rarely says yes, more likely to say maybe or possibly even no. And you need that balance.
That's all you want to do? Sell second-hand cars?
Don't knock it, Mike. We offer good motors at affordable prices. Take this, the Daewoo Nexia. Now, you wouldn't know it, but basically, it's your rebadged Vauxhall Astra. Alloy wheels, ABS, twin airbags, central locking, air conditioning. That'll be the Daewoo.
I'm talking about the assistant manager's job here. The World Cup, Lonnie. Jules Rimet, Maradona, Ellie.
She is an absolute beauty.
What do I have to do to get you to take the job?
Bassett can afford to be pleased with himself. His coaching staff are in place and he's acquired a new car. Now he makes the long drive north to Sunderland to visit footballing legend Kevin Tomlinson.
We came together about 12 years ago. I was at Colchester and he just signed on. A lot of money on the table off the big boys and he could have walked. But he never, he stayed. Oh, hey, and he took us up.
I believe in repaying my debts, that's why I'm here. I also believe this lad can win us the cup. Are you sure you've got it? Because you don't look to me as though you've got it.
Oh, I've definitely got it. I've got it. It's in my pocket.
I watched you recently and everyone was saying that you'd lost it.
I haven't lost it. I've just mislaid it. I know where it is and I can go and get it.
You promised me that?
I promise you, boss.
OK, get off the booze, get down the gym, and you're back in the England squad. OK?
Oh, boss.
Bassett gathers his squad together at Bisham Abbey training ground to prepare for their first encounter.
Catch him up, catch him up! Come on, catch him up, come on! Well done, Danny. Well done, Dad. Look sharp, Dudley.
All right, look sharp.
Well done.
I've got this group of lads for 1 week. It's my chance to see who can do what, where, how and when.
That's it, he's away.
Harnessing and motivating, that's what my game's about.
Use your upper body.
It's about getting the best out of people, you know, turning good players into great players, or at least converting bad players into mediocre
Okay,
ones.
lads, pay attention. We're going to split up into 2 teams. All those born in the first half of the year, stay where you are. All those born in the second half of the year, that side of the line.
On your toes, lads. Come on, first half of the year this side, second half that side.
Come on, boys, 2 teams. Dino, when were you born?
February, boss.
Wacko?
January, boss.
Alan?
March, boss.
Danny?
February as well, boss.
No one born in the second half of the year?
No, boss.
Right, all those born in the first half of the month, stay where you are. All those born in the second half of the month, other side of the line. Okay?
I don't believe this. I've got to pick 11 men from this squad.
Good, lads.
And of course, some lads almost pick themselves. You know, take my captain, Gary Wackett. An old-fashioned centre-back, but he takes no prisoners. Well, not unless he's going to torture them first and kill them later.
Fucking more out. You want it, do you? Fucking training.
Well, like Wellington once said, I don't know what he does to the enemy, but he scares the shit out of me. The only problem is red cards. Out of 26 international games, he's only completed 5.
A lot of people call me a psycho, a nutter, an head case.
There's a lot more to my game than just kicking people. I mean, it's all well and good being passionate, but you've got to know how to control it.
So how come you've been sent off 25 times then?
Are you trying to fucking wind me up?
Then there's Rufus Smalls, a real-life Roy the Rovers, England's all-time top goal scorer, and he used to be a captain on the Question of Sport.
National winning jockey Richard Guest is our regular team captain and England's top goal scorer, Rufus Smalls.
Then 2 years ago we missed that penalty against Portugal in the quarter-final shootout. Overnight he went from hero to zero. Hasn't scored since. In midfielders Dino and Danny. Tweedledum and Tweedledee I call them. They're like twin brothers. Though of course they're not.
110%.
120%.
Yeah, 120%.
And then we've got Steve Harper, best crosser of the ball in the world. Always on the mobile to his wife.
The boys tell me you're something of a playboy.
No, not at all. I'm not interested in the glamour girls, the fast cars and the champagne lifestyle. I play football because I love football. It's my life. Oh, sorry. Hello, darling. Yeah, there's a Magnum and a Ferrari.
And I've brought in young Alan Massey on the wing. He's a shy lad, but he's brilliantly gifted. And he's not stupid either. He's got 5 O-levels under his belt.
Yeah, I got a B in technical drawing, got a C in geography and human sciences. The place lined up at Pure University.
I love you. I think I love the excuse me. I'm going to have a bath.
Tonka, he's a genius. What he can't do with 2 legs isn't worth knowing. Give me that lad's legs and someone else's brain, you've got to win it.
Right. There's a lot more to my personality than just doing stupid things, stupid voices. I mean, when I'm at home, I've got a lot of different personal things that I get involved in, like stamps, like...
Donkey! Betty Swallocks was ducking Visgusties, gave me a nick in the knack, so it wasn't hard. He had cooking few toes and a hig bar on. Don't you start with me. Oh, wait out, we think.
Olive.
Do you know what? It's be a butcher, but I didn't meet the criteria and I got the chop! But music, I love music, you know.
All right, boys, simmer down. Here we go. Pay attention. Now, most of you don't know me, but you're going to get to know me. I'm an old-fashioned manager. I write the team down on the back of a fag packet and I play a simple 4-4-2 system. OK? Papsy?
Yeah, sorry.
Here we go. Here's the lineup for Saturday. Birksy in goal, Macca, Parksy, Wacko and Smudger in defence. Midfield, we've got Dano, Tonka, Dino and Alan. Harpsy and Smallsy up front, OK? Right, we'll put this on his feet after lunch. Off you go. Come on, boys.
Back line 2.
Excuse me, boss, can I have a word?
Smallsy and Harpsy up front.
Smallsy and Harpsy?
Yeah, and in field we've got Dano, Tonka, Dino and Alan. You're on the left.
Yeah.
Well, what's the problem?
Why can't I have a nickname?
England win 3-0, easy days. Come on, come on! Happy days. Tonka's going to go straight down the middle. 1-0, third finish. Come on, England. Poland, bunch of fucking muppets. Welcome, 3-1, easy.
And what do you think of the new manager?
Oh, he seems very nice.
I've seen every home game last 15 years. We're going to walk it.
It's a packed Wembley and a tense England dressing room for the new manager's first game.
Dino, Danny. Right, you ready for this, boys? You know the score. If you're in trouble, he's there for you, OK? If you're in trouble, you've got him. Come on, look at each other. You got that?
Sweet boss.
OK.
Have you seen my arse anywhere?
Yeah, that's so. Alan. Alansley.
Baby, I do care how you feel.
Perhaps you can have a word.
I'm just about...
That's it, carry on.
You're in.
You're all right there, Smallsy?
Yeah, I'm all right.
You got the best part of the dressing room here, you know. It's Charlton's lucky peg.
Yeah? Oi! See that, boys? I've got Bobby Charlton's lucky peg.
No, Jackie Charlton.
Come on, Jack.
OK, lads, come on, quieten down, please. Let's have a bit of quiet for a minute. OK, just remember to keep your shape, eh? And if the goals don't come early, don't panic. Keep your cool, OK? You got that? OK, Wacko, lead them out.
Let's fucking kill him! Right, come on!
Bassett's first game in charge and he adopts a traditional 4-4-2 system. That's 4 players in defence, 4 in midfield and 2 in attack. Many critics of this system say that it's too inflexible for the modern game. Bassett sets out to prove them wrong. Seconds into the game, and captain Gary Wackett goes for the ball and accidentally takes the man.
Good decision, referee! Nothing wrong with that! He's wheeled! Blast it!
With 20 minutes to play, England are 1 up. Then disaster strikes. Bassett has now got his work cut out.
Back, come on, short, sharp passes! Back to Beckett! Macca, they're gonna score! Nice goal! Well done, Poland!
England go on to lose 2-1. For Bassett, the honeymoon is over.
What went wrong, Mike? What went wrong?
Don't push on the barrier. Right, there wasn't any width. Both of your strikers were marked out of the game. You had no one coming up from deep. What do you say to that?
In some respects, that's a fair comment. In others, no, I totally disagree.
Mike, what about fitness? Tonka looked completely knackered after 20 minutes.
That's true, yeah, but what a 20 minutes, eh?
Mike, do you really think the 4-4-2 system's going to continue to work at this level?
Oh, come on, now you're talking through your bloody ass. If that system was good enough for Sir Alf Ramsey, it's good enough for me. Now, come on, boys. Try and be a bit positive. There was a lot of pluses come off the game. Well, we didn't pick up any injuries for the kick-off, did we? But listen, we're second in our group. We've only got to win one of our last 2 games, and we're through to the World Cup. So come on, lads, how about getting behind the team for a change?
How do you think the manager's doing?
Well, international football's a big step up for Mike Bassett. No disrespect to Norwich. The big question is, can he handle it?
Do you think he can get you to the World Cup finals?
I don't know. I'll put it this way. If we don't get a result in the next 2 games, we'll be spending the summer as guest presenters for Channel 5. And no one wants that.
The lads look tired.
Oh, aye, boss. Knackered.
Tonka had all the pace of an Austin Allegro, and I'm not talking Vanden class.
Oh, well, there's no use putting it off. Let's have a look at the video.
Got it here, boss.
Honda are releasing a new Accord this summer, Mike. What do you reckon?
Oh, very nice. Here we go. Right, here we go.
So massive interest. Mike Bassett's first game in charge. It's Poland to kick off. What are we going to learn from all this, Kenny?
What's happening here? What's going on?
Oh, you know what's happened. Last video, changing rooms over at top.
You're joking.
No, you're all right, Mike. It's not changing rooms. It's ground force. You don't get many of them in a town.
Jeffrey? Jeffrey?
I've got a meeting.
Yeah, I've been trying to get hold of you for a few days.
Well, I'm very busy at the
I'm
moment.
hoping to get all the lads together down at that new sports lab thingy, you know.
Look, Mike, I've just got in. You got a question, jot it down on a piece of paper, slide it under the door.
But I've done that about 3 days ago, Geoffrey.
Well, there's no dear, Mike.
Ah. Here it is. Oh, there's one here from Ron Greenwood. How about dropping Mick Channon?
OK, if he's happy with that.
That's a good ball.
The team look in pretty good shape.
Good shape, yeah, good shape. Good team. Looking very good. Couldn't be better.
Having said that, we're not actually playing very well at the moment.
No. Terrible. Terrible shape. Terrible team. Looking very bad.
Then again, the omens do look good for England.
Well, looking good. Very good.
Tucked away deep in the Staffordshire countryside is the recently established Sports Science Institute. Mike Bassett is gambling that this state-of-the-art, multi-million-pound training facility will transform the performance of the team.
Do it a bit more room. Now, I've got one word to say to you. Hyundai. How is that motor? Why don't you come and see me?
Your shockers have gone on that.
Hyundai. That is the car of the future. What happened to paintwork? Yeah, this colour, you know, is not right for you. Hyundai. There you. Need I say more?
Alarm will sound if you don't back away.
How's it going, Todsy?
Yeah, great, boss. Looking good.
Loads of gadgets and gizmos?
Oh, definitely, boss. Loads of them.
Mr. Bassett.
Ah, how do you do?
I'm Dr. Shugart.
Nice to meet you.
Yes. Let me show you around. We at the Sports Science Institute believe that positive energy and good mental health plays a vital role in maintaining an athlete's overall effectiveness. You see, when a striker is going through a lean period, he needs to be reacquainted with the soccer ball. Here we have the guy with sphere.
Hello, Smalls. How are you doing, son?
Yeah, I'm okay, boss.
Good lad.
Oh.
Yes. See, in order to be at one with the ball, we must ultimately become the ball. Yes?
Ah, yeah.
Bring it up.
Increasing speed.
Get me out there, boss, please.
This way, please.
Boss. I think I'm going to be sick.
How long will you have to stay in there?
Anywhere up to 2 or 3 hours, depending on the athlete.
Yeah? You'll be all right in there.
This is perfectly normal.
Increasing speed.
Here we have the Fear Behavioral Intervention Room. Fear is the soccer player's worst enemy. It stifles creativity and causes errors in play.
All right, wacko.
Fear program activated. Fear.
Good, very good. See, this man has achieved a level of cognitive behavioral harmony where fear no longer dictates his actions. Good, very good. Put the next one in, please. Yeah, this way. Over here, we have the skill replicator.
How are you feeling, lads?
Skill.
100%, boss.
Dribbling the ball is about balance and control. This machine replicates the body movement of the greatest dribblers of all time. Pelé, Maradona, and over here, Mark Lawrence.
Mark Lawrenson?
Well, we run out of money. To defeat the best, we have to become the best. Let's play.
Simulation commence. Maradona. Dribble. Fake. Pele.
Hey, mate, it's supposed to go fast.
Mark Lawrenson.
Concentrate.
What do you reckon, Dodgy?
I will score again. I promise I will.
Control. Dribble.
The following morning, Jack Marshall, the England team physio, has got his hands full.
What's the problem, Alan?
Rest.
All right. Get your pants off.
Jack? Give us the worst. Burkett.
Back problems.
Wacko.
Broken jaw.
Smallsy.
Unsettled.
Unsettled? What sort of bloody injury is that?
I don't know. He's just a bit... Alan Massey's got problems with his groin.
Rest.
Danny and Dino are not 100%.
The Sports Science Institute has been a disaster.
He needs about 80%, boss, but the hip's only 60%.
With 7 of his key players injured, Bassett is forced to pick a new squad for the Belgium
Here's
game.
the squad list. We've already given several copies to the press.
Oh, well done, Margaret, thank you. Hang on, there's 28 names now here. I only picked 26.
Well, that's the list you gave me.
Tony Edges, York City, I didn't pick him, love.
You must have, Mike. I wouldn't have put him down otherwise.
I've never bloody heard of him, have I? And who's this clown, Ron Benson, Plymouth Argyle?
I copied the list you gave me.
Oh, come on, Margaret. Tell me where it says Benson and Hedges on that.
Ron Benson and Tony Hedges.
Bollocks. Yeah. I said there'd be a few surprises.
They're third division players. One of them's 46.
I know, but I've always said if you're old enough, you're good enough.
Who else are you looking at, Mike? Lambert and Butler?
Very funny.
I understand Peter Stuyvesant's available.
Can we get back to the football, please?
Yeah, are you happy with the squad size, Mike?
That's more like it. Thank you, Tomo. Yeah, I'm quite happy with the squad size. It's not too big and it's not too small. It's just right.
All right. So you won't be choosing 20 players then?
Belgium versus England and Mike Bassett's second game in charge. Rufus Smalls attempts to put his acute psychological problems behind him. Bassett has the players really fired up for this one. Even captain Gary Wackett shakes off a broken jaw to pull on the white shirt.
Hey, Benson, take it easy. Talk to Hedges.
England go on to lose 3-0.
We don't seem to be playing with any confidence or cohesion. I mean, one or two lads have started that where we'll qualify. Some are even checking to see if they've got Irish grandparents. Jump ship like. Got room for one more, lads.
The last few months have been difficult for us, obviously. When you see your husband called names like clown, loser,
Licorice arsehole.
licorice arsehole, it gets you down.
Has it affected you?
It's bound to. We can't walk down the street without someone shouting, drop Tonker or drop Smallsy.
Drop the 442.
Yeah. Yeah, a lot of people say drop the 442. But we don't let it bother us much, do we, love?
You're throwing eggs now. It's disgraceful.
I thought I told you to clear off yesterday!
Jesus Christ!
Matt used to be able to switch the football off when he came home. Nowadays, it's all he thinks about.
Jason!
Even our Jason stopped going to the football.
Man United's on the telly!
Last week, a couple of lads from school tried to set fire to his trousers. It isn't easy.
Go and have a word with him, will you, Mike?
It's yellow.
It's got to be a red card, referee.
Mike!
Open up, son. Come on, Jason. Open the door. What's that on your face?
Felt tip.
What are you writing swear words on your face for?
Dad.
I don't know. Go and clean it off. What's the matter with you lately, eh?
Well, not keep my voice down to me.
Last night, Mike dreamt that a giant Bobby Moore was chasing him around Wembley Stadium shouting, "Look what you've done, you bloody idiot."
I can't stand you when you're like this, Mike. I'm going out.
To be honest, I'll be pleased when this whole thing's over.
And this better be bloody good news. Hello.
To the left. It wasn't my fault, boss. I had to swerve to avoid the traffic.
Only because you were on the wrong side of the bloody road. How many milligrams did you have?
88.
88 bloody milligrams. You go on the piss all day, you blew that like the Biltby Joe boy. You've really let me down this time, Tonkin, I'm telling you.
I wrote an apology, boss.
Oh, fuck the apology. You can go to jail for this. What sort of system am I going to play then? 3 across the middle and 1 in bloody Pentonville. Hey, you dropped.
Oh, no. No, don't drop me, boss. Please don't drop me.
No. I'll give you the chance, you blew it.
Yeah, but don't drop me. I'll get better, boss.
No. I stuck my neck out for you, and this is how you bloody...
I know, but I'm sorry.
How are you coping with the pressure?
Don't make me laugh. This isn't pressure. My dad raised 5 kids single-handed. And nursed my mum, who was bedridden for years and years and years with arthritis, and done a full-time job. Then he'd go out on a Saturday and score 3 with his head. That's pressure. Try storming a Japanese gun placement with only 3 bullets in your Tommy gun and taking 1 in the chest and going on to win the VC. That, my friend, is what you call pressure.
Is that actually what your father did?
No, he never ever went to Japan, but somebody bloody did. And compared to them fellas, bloody hell, this is a walk in the park.
Many of the press are suggesting England's problems lie in Bassett's antiquated 4-4-2 formation. In recent games, the front 2 players have been man-marked and unable to find space, while the back 4 have been static and easily caught by the ball over the top. Various alternative strategies have been mooted, the German 5-3-2 system incorporating 2 wing-backs and a sweeper, and the popular 3-5-2 system in which the team swamps the midfield. Either way, pressure is mounting on Bassett to change his tactics for the Slovenia game.
Tell us the latest team news, please, Mike.
Well, yeah, I've had a long talk with Tonka, and I've decided to give him another chance.
Oh, no.
However, I'm sure you'll all be pleased to hear that I am dropping the 4-4-2. And we're going for something completely new. We're going to try the 3-5-1-1, which is very similar to the Terry Venables Christmas tree, but with the wing-backs here holding in midfield.
It's more of a Christmas pudding, isn't it, Mike?
Well, if you like, yeah, with Tonka in the middle as the sixpence.
It's D-Day. England play Slovenia, while second-place Turkey are at home to Luxembourg. England must win, or hope that a minor mathematical miracle will see them through. Wackett begins the game in a typically robust fashion.
Leave it, let it go! Wacko, don't do that! Oh, Christ almighty! That was never a red card offence! Oh, come on, referee!
I want you to fill in for Wacko.
What, centre defence, boss?
Not in the centre, in the thick of it, you know, backwards and forwards, up and down, in and out, and... I don't know, you just do what you want.
Less than 10 minutes to go, and England pile on the pressure.
Referee penalty! Yes! Okay, Smallsy, take it, son. Yeah, you, go on.
Are you sure, boss?
Oh, no problem. Put it away, son!
Trouble. Trouble is a lonesome town. Trouble is a lonesome town.
England can only manage a 0-0 draw.
minutes long, sir.
Come on, lads, keep your chin up. Come on.
That ruthless Smalls coming in the side of a Renault Espace.
Hard luck, Smalls. Are you getting closer? Hard luck, come on. Keep your chin up, boys.
Score on 5. Luxembourg are winning.
You're joking, Ring.
Incredible scene here. The evidence of Luxembourg have taken the game to Turkey. Luxembourg 1 up, and if they can just score again, England are through. The ball's not wide right to little Vin Fledermaus, the tiny hotel manager from Merzig. Now 1-2 with Glenholman into the area. Oh, he's not making time, and that's it. Fantastic goal. Someone pinch me. I must be dreaming. Fledermaus right to the rescue, and England are on their way to Brazil.
We've got a jacuzzi!
Mike, you're on the way to the World Cup.
Yes.
Are you pleased with the lads?
Pleased, I'm bloody delighted. The boys were superb, especially that Wim Fledermaus. He is first class.
Brilliant, congratulations.
Cheers! Here comes another one, lads!
Oh, bollocks. I've shit myself.
Monday, the 13th of May, and the team make the traditional pit stop en route to the finals, the recording of the World Cup song. This one will be performed by the England squad and UK chart toppers Atomic Kitten, who sadly today are 1 kitten short of a full litter. Natasha is laid low with aggravated campylobacterial gastroenteritis, otherwise known as food poisoning. Fortunately, the song's composer, actor, comedian and profligate hellraiser Keith Allen, does not let them down.
What's going on?
It's on me head, son, not off me head, son. Very sharp.
On me head, son!
Not off me head! Guys, you can't give him a chance.
Football song?
Yeah.
Of course it is. If the lad's voice is now a voice, it's bound to go to number 1.
England! 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 And England have qualified for the World Cup finals in Brazil. It's on me head, son! Not off me head, son! It's on me head, son! Not off me head, son!
We won't get no satisfaction from the final score. If you want to get ahead in this game, you gotta want a little bit more. These boots are made for running, and that's what they will do.
It's on me head, son! Not off me head, son! It's on me head, son! Not off me head, son! It's on me head, son! Not off me head, son! It's on me head, son! Not off me head, son! E-N-G-L-I-N-T. The last is Rolls-Royce. Army, marching onward to Brazil. We look cool in Brazil.
In Brazil, with lucky shorts, we lost the opening block. In fact, it's so society, we don't do hip-hop. Dancing in the streets all day and night, don't need no pills. Massive talk, so tell me, it's how we get our thrills. It's on me head, son! It's on me head, son! Not off me head, son! It's on me head, son! Not off me head, son! It's on me head, son! Not off me head,
Now, you keep your eye on the lads. I'll go and sort the transport out. I'll go and sort the transport.
All right, boss. OK, lads. Lads, come on. Timmy, quiet down now. Come on.
Hey, look, lads. It's the jocks.
Hola!
There they come.
All right, mate. Hi, lads. Make sure you get in the hold of the plane, because you'll be going back in a week.
Hey, Blanca sober. Get the cameras up.
Hey, Costa Rica got Andy sad this year.
Yeah, Iraq are looking a bit tasty and all.
Is that right? These are the Hand of God squad. Hand of God.
Hey, I don't believe it. Here come the paddies.
Come on, let's hear it for the England B team.
Is that why we always kick your arse on, yeah? Yeah. What are you putting the accent on for? You're a cockney, you man. Shut your mouth, you bloody bollocks. Who are you calling a bloody bollocks, you Fenian twat?
Hey, I'm a Fenian. Hey, who you fucking...
Pele, who do you think will win this World Cup?
Listen, every World Cup, people want to know who's gonna win. It's very difficult to say who's gonna win. But normally, you have Italy, Brazil, Argentina, Germany, Spain, France. Normally, those teams come to the final.
Apart from them,
Oh yes, maybe you have some surprise because now we have a, good team like Yugoslavia. You have United States, they're very good.
apart from them? England have been drawn in Group 6 alongside Egypt, Mexico and their old enemy, Argentina.
No, I couldn't talk to you.
On arrival in Brazil, the team decamped to their hotel on the outskirts of Rio de Janeiro.
I asked for a Vauxhall Omega, they give me this, an Opel. I mean, what's a fucking Opel when it's at home? All right, Pedro, keep your hands on.
OK, now have you all got the right key?
Yeah.
Right, well, there's the rules. There's no late nights, there's no girls, and there's no drinking. And just remember, you are in someone else's country, so let's treat them with respect, eh?
Yeah, I think what Mike's trying to say here, lads, is keep an eye on your luggage. These wops will rip you off as soon as look at you.
Thanks a lot, Louis. Excuse me.
This is it. It's here. 32 teams playing 64 games in temperatures of up to 38 degrees. We've got 96 hours of football over the next 4 weeks, which is 28 days. And with me to watch all this and provide expert analysis, former Newcastle and England international, Barry Venison. Welcome, Barry.
Gabby.
First, though, we're going to go live to Mike Bassett. He's enjoying life by the pool in Rio. Mike, I've got your old pal Barry Venison here with me.
Mike, how are you doing?
Oh, buddy, how are you doing, son?
I'm just saying, mate, how are you doing? Are you keeping well?
Hello?
Are you looking forward to the tournament, then?
You know, confident, son, quietly confident.
Tell you what, you look as if you're enjoying yourself, don't you? What's that you're drinking?
No, they're looking after us fine, thank you.
I bet you've got your fishing rod with you as well, haven't you?
Yeah, it's a pina colada, a large one.
Mike, tell us, what's going to be tactics for the Egypt game?
Couldn't get it into the suitcase.
We're going to have to leave it there. I think we've got some technical difficulties, Mike, but thanks ever so much. Yeah.
It's Saturday and England face their first challenge. They'll be playing Egypt, the softest team in their group.
I'm what, mate?
It's been you smudge and I think I might have you here. So much so, 1,000 reals to see you.
Mr. and Mrs. Bond.
Just relax now.
Gucci. Versace. Ferrero Rocher.
Because I'm going to the ambassador's reception.
I sense there's a new mood of confidence in the England camp.
That's right, yeah. Well, we're confident we can go all the way. I think you're going to see a few surprises in this tournament.
never do you swearing and shouting at people. Can't you think it's something constructive to say? Because if you can, I'd like to hear it.
Yeah, all right. Why don't you play 2 people up front instead of 1?
2, okay, anything else?
Yeah, you could switch Rob out in the left flank and the right, because he's a lot...
Yeah.
So go back into the attacking midfield role, right? Danny drops back and he shores up defence. It's easy. It would be nice to see Messi make some of his jinking runs into the box like he does for his club. That's it. If Rufus and Fairbrother alongside each other up front, you've got an effective partnership of strength and skill.
Fuck off.
Here we go again, look.
The hooligans, aren't they? They're not real football supporters, them. They're bloody psychotic thugs, a lot of them. Look the way they're behaving. They shouldn't be allowed to travel. What's their national size, should they? Look, them old women are petrified.
Look at that lad.
Lashing out with their feet, look. Golden the police. They want their passports taken off and they want bloody locking up the lot of them. Hang on. That's Wacko. What's he doing? Look, he's right in the thick of it. Oh.
Your shit, and you know you are your shit.
Hello, love. Oh, so. Did you hear about Wacko? Not too good. Broken leg, dislocated shoulder, fractured skull and a couple of broken ribs. No, that was just a Brazilian police. No, Wacko's fine. But they reckon he could get up to 3 months, you know. But, well, you never know down here, do you? Anyway, how's Jason? What, they've shaved his eyebrows off because we drew with Egypt? Oh, fuck it now. Just give us a bit of privacy a minute, please, boys. Just a minute. Oh, love, don't cry. No, they're growing. No, they grow back in no time. We'll just get a bloody balaclava for now.
Back in London, the pressure on Kareen is beginning to show.
Well, enough's enough. Look at his eyebrows. He's going to have to wear a hat for the next 6 months. I've told Mike that we're going to move in with my sister for a while. It's not worth it.
Chins up, hey, lads. Come on, chins up.
Lads, come on, chins up, eh? Big smiles, come on.
Look, forget about the Egypt. We've got a new plan for the Mexico. We're going to drop the Christmas pudding. We're going to go for the 3-1-2-1-2-1 formation. Now, look, you're going to have to pick this up as we go along because we haven't got much time, so come on, lads, let's go, eh? Come on, let's go.
Come on your feet, nice and bright. Come on, lads, eh?
Come on, lads, let's move it up. Come on. Where's the balls, Dodgy?
Come on, lads, where's the balls, eh? Come on, get the balls, lads. Come on, lads.
Dodgy, where's the balls?
I don't know, boss.
Alan? Alonso? Alio, where's the balls?
Lonnie's got them in the back of his Opel.
Where is he?
Went into town to do some shopping, boss.
Jesus Christ. Get over there and get the ball off them kids with you, Dodgy. Hurry up.
Radio, boss.
OK, lads, this is what I want you to do. I want you to say to yourselves, we're better than the Mexicans. We're better than the Mexicans.
Better than the Mexicans.
Smallsy?
Better than the Mexicans.
Good, good. Now look, some of you lads on 50 grand a week. These fellas, they get a pocket full of potatoes and a funny hat. So let's go out there and show them our superior skills, our techniques. You know, dribbling, set pieces, 1-2, stuff like that, eh? We're class. Class! Where's the ball?
I tell you what, boss. He took it round me like I wasn't even there.
Half-time in La Bombonera Stadium, and England trail Mexico by 2-0.
Have you heard what the crowd is shouting? Bastards and bastards and bastards and they shouldn't be shouting at me. They should be shouting at you. And do you know why? Because it's half time and we're 2-0 down to the Mexicans. Wrong with you. Get your fingers out. Where's your bottle gun? And come and pay attention when I'm talking to you. If you don't want to wear the shit off, there's thousands of kids out there who die to put that shit on. Back on the field, show what you can do, or off home on the plane. You got that?
England lose 4-0.
Mike, it's the worst game of football I've ever seen in my life.
Oh, come on. What about the game we played against the Belgium 6 months ago?
No, it's worse than that. There was no skill, no shots, no passing, no 1-2s, no inspiration. There was just no ideas.
Well, what about the set-piece plays?
There were none of them either.
Mike, you've got 3 days till we play Argentina. Do you think you can win that game?
Well, I don't want to predict that.
Well, why not? You're the England manager.
I know, but obviously I want them to win, but I can't say if they will or
You
not.
don't think we can beat Argentina?
I can't say, can I? I mean, what do you bloody think?
Well, you're the England manager, Mike, not me.
I know, but you're asking me to predict the future, so I'm asking you.
It's not for me to say it.
No, come on now, smart ass. You put your bloody neck on the line. Can we beat them, yes or no?
No, we can't.
And what do you think?
No, I don't.
Do you think we can win, Tomo?
It's not
And
gonna
what
happen,
about
Mike.
you bloody two?
No, I don't.
There I go, see, you've all made your own bloody mind up, so what the hell are you asking me for? You wankers.
You can't say that, Mike. Mike. It's just... Do you get that?
With just 2 nights to go before England's last group game, Bassett tries to get some much-needed sleep.
Oh, lads! Oh, these slags are blokes! Go on, out, lady boy, out!
Hey! Hey! It's 4 o'clock in the morning, what's going on? Ah, nothing, boss. I was just sleepwalking. You had anyone in your room? Oh, of course I have. What's on there, buddy? I've never seen that fella before in my life.
You're dropped. Oh, no. Oh, don't drop us, boss. Oh, please don't drop us. No, please, don't drop us.
With his midfield maestro sidelined for at least one game, Bassett calls his squad together in a bid to get the show back on the road.
Look, I have to drop back because you kept missing your tackles. You try marking him up here, is he shit all over you? Yeah,
Where was I? That started a 3-2-1 system. Where was I supposed to be playing?
Will you fuck off?
Right. That's the honest points out of the way, so let's talk through the positive points, shall we? OK, Donsey.
Well, on the positive side, them Mexicans were bloody brilliant, weren't they?
Tell you what, if that Ramirez doesn't win Player of the Tournament, then there's no justice. Hey, 3 cheers for Ramirez. Hip hip! Hooray! Hip hip!
Hooray! Shut up! You see it in the bloody Mexicans? We're England!
All right, keep your hair on, Mike.
Keep me hair on? Bloody hell, the newspapers are calling me a twat. The wife's about to leave me. We're going to get knocked out the bloody World Cup and you're singing 3 cheers for Ramirez. So I wonder if I've got any bloody hair left.
No need to take that attitude.
I'm going out of my mind here, lad. What are you doing to help me apart from locking all the bloody footballs in the Opal?
You got a bit of resentment there, Mike. Might as well get it off your chest.
I thank you well, as a matter of fact. Thank you very much indeed. See, you're just a waste of space.
That's how you feel, is it?
Yeah, and I'll tell you something else. You're a small-minded bigot.
Anything else in the locker there,
Well,
mate?
just the one. You know that bloody Dayu car you stole me? Well, it's an absolute fucking disgrace.
Right, that's it.
Oh!
Lonnie Urquhart is sacked with immediate effect. leaving Bassett without an assistant manager and a nose broken in 2 places. With just 1 day to go before the final group match, Bassett's plans are in tatters.
Look, I'm sorry I let you down.
That's okay, son. Forget about it.
Thanks. Thanks a lot. Hey, how about I get you a drink, huh? Put a smile back on your face.
Best not to. I'm on the antidepressants.
Oh, go on, a couple of sharpeners won't do any harm, will it? Come on, just a little, huh?
Suppose one will be all right.
Por favor. Yes. 2 pints of lager and a pair of flaming sambucas. Yes, please.
Hey, on, boss, get it up, get it up!
Acho que o futebol mundial é uma família de nações. Serve para colocar os povos juntos, para fazer amizade. Eu acredito nisso.
You're the greatest striker in the history of football, and you still missed the bloody sitting there in the World Cup in 1970. You were only 3 foot out. Bloody headed it, and Banksy tipped it over the bloody bar. Take a tip from me. It's all about upper body strength in it. And up me in, 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 and up me in.
What the hell do you think you're doing, Mike? Get down at once.
Come on, Jeffrey. Come on, Jeffrey.
A red card offence, Mike. Come on, get down. Get down. Come on, get down. Come on.
We think it's all over. It is now.
The England manager, Mike Bassett, has been caught on film in a bizarre incident at the team's
Heroes and villains, and it's clowns. This time it's the turn of Mike Bassett, head coach of the English team, caught downtown in a Brazilian bar with a belly full of liquor.
You're supposed to be the England manager.
O técnico inglês Mike Bassett foi visto na madrugada sem calças, pissed as a newt.
Houve com o treinador inglês Mike Bassett.
Quem?
Bassett has shot himself in the foot. The storm clouds begin to gather above Rio, and the tabloid press sharpen their knives.
Do you think this is the end for Mike Bassett?
I don't know. When the fat lady sings, they pull the curtain down, get the fat lady off the stage.
What do you think your dad would say if he was here now?
Press are waiting for you, Mike.
Thank you. Thanks.
Ladies and gentlemen, I've had a long, hard think about the events of the last few days, and I've had to make one of the hardest decisions I've ever had to make in my life. And I've decided to carry on as the England manager.
You cannot be serious. Mike, come on, you have to realise your situation, it's completely untenable.
No, it's not necessarily so. I've had a word with the appropriate bodies and told them how very, very sorry I am.
Mike, if one of your players acted in the same way, he'd be on the next plane home, and you know it.
Yeah, but I've been on antidepressants, and along with some lagers and a few Sambuca chasers, Tea Maria and the odd glass of wine.
Mike, surely it's time to step down.
No, not at all. I've had words with Mr. Lightfoot, and he's behind me all the way.
Thanks, mate. Jeffrey Lightfoot doesn't want you. You know, the team doesn't want you. The fans don't want you.
We don't want you.
Yeah. Mike, even your wife's left you. It's not as if you've got anything keeping you here, have you? You know, time to pick up your coat, I think.
We'll have a whip round for the plane first.
No, in God's name, just go, eh? It's finished. It's over, isn't it?
Is this the end for you?
You can keep in his head when all about your illusions is and blaming it on me. If you can trust yourself when all men doubt you and make allowance for their doubting too. If you can dream and not make dreams your master. If you can think and not make thoughts your aim. If you can meet with triumph and disaster and treat those two impostors just the same. If you can bear to hear the truth you've spoken, twisted by knaves to make a trap for fools. Or watch the things you've give your life to broken and stoop and build them up with worn out tools. If you can make one heap of all your winnings and risk it on one turn of pitch and toss.
I love you, boss.
Lose and start again at your beginnings and never breathe a word about your loss. If you can force your heart and nerve and sinew to save your turn long after they are gone, and so hold on when there is nothing in you except the will which says to them, hold on. If you can talk with crowds and keep your virtue, or walk with kings nor lose the common touch, if neither foes nor loving friends can hurt you, and all men count with you, but none too much. If you can fill the unforgiving minutes with 60 seconds worth of distance run, yours is the earth, and everything that's in it. And which is more, you'll be a man, my son. Ladies and gentlemen, England will be playing 4-4-2.
Apologies to our viewers for the colourful choice of language there. Football, as you know, is a passionate sport where profanity and expletives, though never condone, are nonetheless commonplace. But our apologies.
The Romanians are at it. So are the Swedes.
Darling on the end of it.
What about the Nigerians? This lad can really move. His football's not bad either. Here come the Italians. These two go together like spaghetti and bolognese. Mouth-watering. They did it in '74. They did it in '78. Can they do it again? Yep, looks like the Scots are going out in the first round. But what about England? They have to beat the old enemy Argentina to stay in the tournament. Games just don't come.
You know, he's shaming us in front of the world.
And can we beat Argentina?
I tell you what, if we beat Argentina, how about I chuck my job in, I'll become a dustman.
England versus Argentina. Could this be Bassett's last game in charge? With Gary Wackett in jail, Bassett gives the captain's armband to Alan's skipper, Massey.
Leave them out, Skip.
Finally, he has his nickname.
System, come on!
England take the game to Argentina. It's a classic confrontation where one slip-up could decide the match. With 5 minutes left to play, the score remains firmly deadlocked.
You still got it, Tonka? Aye, I've got it, boss. It's in me pocket.
You take it out of your pocket and put it on the pitch.
I love you, boss.
There's some activity down in the England dugout, and maybe this is the last roll of the dice for Mike Bassett. Some of you see this fellow as a talisman for England, Kevin Tomlinson. It's time for Tonka.
It's just the last action of desperate man.
44 minutos, a última volta. Come on, boys! Last 5! Go for it! Dino's give it to Tonka!
It's still 0-0, and Tomlinson is on now, and he gets the ball from Sabaga's throw. And that's a brilliant turn.
Do a Maradona, son. Come on, do a Maradona.
And it's still Tomlinson.
Hold it.
He's taking Argentina on his pass, Bastardo.
Come on, Tom! Come on, Tom!
Out comes What a wonderful goal. Let's see it again. Tonka, one-on-one with Bastardo, rounds him like he wasn't there, chips the keeper, back off the bar. Look at that. Fantastic header.
Hint of a handball there, Mark.
Against Argentina, no chance.
The game represented a glorious vindication of Bassett's 4-4-2 system and a triumph of faith in the face of adversity.
What? Where are you going?
We're going to phone the wife.
Following their remarkable victory over Argentina, England progressed to the knockout stage of the tournament, successfully seeing off Romania and former champions France in the following rounds. England were eventually knocked out in the semi-finals by the host nation Brazil, who went on to lift the cup. But for Bassett, the great Brazilian adventure was over.
Oh no, not really superstitious. I just promised Dodgy that if we got through the qualifying rounds, I wouldn't shave, you know, like Boris Becker did, you know.
Thanks. Sorry, Mike, just a quick question. You got us to the World Cup semi-finals. How does it feel?
Well, we gave it our best shot, didn't we, Dodgy?
Oh, aye, boss, best shot, no question.
But I have to accept that I failed, you know. I promised all them people in England I'd be bringing the World Cup home, and I've let them all down.
But don't you think you're being a bit harsh on yourself? I mean, you've equalled our best performance since we won the World Cup in 1966.
Yeah, but that's not good enough for our country, that. No. I've had my turn, and maybe it's time to move over and leave it for younger men, or I don't know, even one of these foreign coaches, you know.
So what does the future hold for Mike Bassett?
I'm going to consult with the family, and I'm not getting any younger. Maybe it's time to retire. You know, I have been called the last great footballing dinosaur, so maybe I should just gracefully sort of
become extinct.
Yeah. Thanks, Dodgy. Yeah.
How do you feel now that the... Okay, thanks very much. Thanks.
Ladies and gentlemen, if you could return to your seats, please, and fasten your seatbelts, as we will shortly be making our final approach into London. Thank you.
This is how I pray for the summertime. This is how I pray for the summer.
Let's go downstairs.
Got my glass of shandy, now I feel fine. This is how I pray in the summer. If the more you pray, the more you stay, the less it's getting you down. If the more you pray, the more you stay, the less it's getting you down. All the time, leaves falling all around. Winter time follows suit. Little honeys freezing in the snow. Winter's such an ugly brute. Mid-city blues getting me down. Take a break from the strain. Get out your car and drink a glass of wine. And let's have you feel great. It's the summertime. This is how I feel in the summertime. This is how I feel in the summer. I'm staying on. Got my glass of shandy, now I feel fine. This is how I play, yeah. This is how I feel in the summertime. This is how I feel in the summer. Got my glass of shandy and I feel fine. This is how I play, yeah. And if your love is met, it's sad refrain.
Anybody else?
Believe me, you will
Maybe
love
Korea,
again.
Japan.
Japan?
Yeah.
What about England?
England qualified.
Yes, England have qualified.
This is how we feel in the summertime. This is how we feel in the summer. What's mine is yours, what's yours is mine. This is how I play, yeah. This is how we feel in the summertime. This is how we feel in the summer. Take you back to the summer '89. This is how I play, This is how we feel in the summer. The Mondays, the roses, blocking all your noses, wearing baggy clothes in our buffalo poses, bank tellers, dropping little fellas, loved up in the clubs of football thugs, no malice. I dig your dreadlocks, I'm buzzing off your socks. Big fish, little fish, cardboard box. Give me French kiss, I love you voodoo ray. I dream of Santa Ana on the road to Mandalay in the summertime, where the weather is hot. In the summertime, I got women on my mind. In the summertime, where the weather is hot. In the summertime, I got shivers down my spine.
What the hell you playing at? If baby you don't play to win. Why did you take possession didn't want to put it in. Well, first is first and fair is fair, but second place is nowhere. Well, they say God loves a trier. Well, they lied. It's just the triers pose no threat to him. And if you don't deliver, no one's gonna give a shit for you.